This video is all about pumping to 3 tanks from a low tank using a fixed flow rate pumping. But the software I'm going to use to do this job is pipe flow expert. So now, and this is a problem. You can pause and read the text. Now, this is the list of materials we needed to do the job. So now, but I haven't gone through this material. I was able to look at the material, like for the software, any one you define, any pipe you define, that will be a default pipe material, pipe length, and pipe size you're going to use all through the job. Then when you now come back, you now begin to change to what you want. Now, for material, steel schedule 40 is more in number. For length, steel schedule 40 is more in number, which is 13. For length, what is more in number is 5 meters. For size, what is more in number is 1 inch. So my default material that I will use to pipe this should be schedule 40, 5 meters of length, size 1 inches. So that is what we're going to use here now. Now let's go to the software. Now I'll add a tank. So when I add a tank, the first tank, now I needed to add the parameters of the tank. Now it is the surface pressure should be atmospheric, which is 0 bar gauge, while the liquid level should be 2 meters, 2.00. Then the bottom elevation is 0. So that is it. Then now we need to add pipe. So this is pipe 1. Let me be making it shorter. Pipe 1. Now I needed to create the default pipe size. So what we choose was steel schedule 40. The size we're using is 1 inch. So using 1 inches. So I'll select 1 inches. I will say save data to pipe. Save data to pipe. Then now it should be 5 meter. So this is 5.000 meters. So it should be 5 meters. We're going to be using. So I'll click enter. Now the next one is the second pipe, the third pipe, the fourth pipe, the fifth pipe, the sixth pipe, the seventh pipe, and the eighth pipe. And I right click. Then at that node 9, I will change it to tank. Now the liquid level of that tank should be 1 meter. The liquid level of the bottom, the bottom elevation should be 8 meters. So we're done with that. Then from here, I needed to add another pipe down to here. Move down to this point. That should be pipe 9 now. Move down to here. Pipe 10, the 10th one. This is 11th pipe, 12th, 13th pipe, and the 14th pipe. That means then now node 19, node 15, I'll make it change it to tank. Then the next one I will do now is just to add pipe 15, pipe 16, and the 17th pipe. Now I will change node 18 to tank. Now I need to now use show item information. I click this show item information. I'll click at this tank. I needed to make the liquid level 1 meter. The bottom elevation 7. So select this. The same 1 meter. The bottom elevation 7. So we're good to go. So what I needed to add now, we need to add the fittings. We need to add the fittings for each of the pipes. So for pipe 1, we'll select the pipe. We'll select this button. That is the fitting button. So now I need to add standard label. Okay, but before I do this, let me change this fitting. Let me change the sizes. Actually, we use the default sizes, all of them the same. The same default sizes, which is 1 inch. So now I needed to change the inches. I needed to change it to the right inches, because although the reason why I use 1 inch is because 1 inch is majority. It's about 13. The quantity is like 13. So now I have to make my changes now. So pipe 1. Pipe 1 is a 2-inch pipe, but it's a different kind of 2-inch pipe. A different kind of 2-inch pipe. So I will just select it, and of different material. So now I'll just click this material button. Click the material button. This is the The material is copper tube table X. So I'll just select this copper tube table X. So it's 50, the nominal size is 54 millimeter outer diameter, and this is 53. So but there is no 53 here, so now we needed to add the size. Since we don't have the size, I'll add it. So add. So now, so that means I will write in here 54 millimeter outer diameter. Then the internal diameter is 53.00. 53. So this, the wall thickness is 1.194. The outside diameter is 55.388. The weight per meter, that is the kilogram per meter, is 1.757. So these ones are calculated. So I will now just add the entry, new pipe diameter. Okay, yes. So this is it. See, these ones are calculated now. So what I will do now is I will just use it. This is it. Since it's not there, we'll now have to input it into the database. So we'll now add it to this. We'll now add it to the pipe, and it's the same size with pipe 2. So now we need to also change pipe 2 to PVC. Need to change it to PVC. Okay, no, you have to just to copper tube table X. Now this is the added pipe, so we'll just select this, save it to the pipe. So now that is done. The next one is this. This should be, that is let me check. Okay, the third pipe, which is pipe 3, that's P3, that should be 2 inches. Okay, the flexible pipe, this flexible pipe is not in this. Okay, it's not there before. I added them. I just deleted it now. So now I needed to add it. So now let me just add it. They say add new material. I will just say add. just say PVC flexible. The class should be, there's no class. No, so let me just add it. Okay, internal roughness. The internal roughness of that flexible pipe. 0.0. And see, the flexible pipe is added now. So PVT flexible is added. So now we'll select this. So that is it. Now there are no sizes, but the size we're supposed to impute here now is, we now needed to add this child size. We now need to add size. So now, okay, now this, I needed to change the size of this pipe. Oh, before I do that, I need this pipe 1. I need to complete everything about it. I need to put the fittings. There are fittings. Pipe 1 is, there are fittings. Okay, now let me just see. Okay, the sizes are correct here now. So now I needed to add the fitting. Now there is a standard table. No, not 1 inch standard table. We need a 2-inch standard table. So now they say move to fitting size. So we'll just select it. Move to 2 inches, which is 6. Now I also needed to add a pipe N3 projecting. Pipe N3 projecting. That is 6. Now just save it to the pipe. Already saved to pipe. Then the next one is pipe 2. I've corrected. Okay, the sizes are correct. So what I needed to add is the fittings. The second pipe just needs a 2-inch table. So okay, let me just say to 2 inches. So I needed to add standard bend to it. So save into this. Then now let's go to this. To this pipe, it's still 1 inch, but it's not 1 inch. It's supposed to be 2-inch pipe. So now we need to change the material first. Now I've explained how I added this flexible. It's supposed to be a flexible pipe. Since it's a pump, because that line is a pump line. So since a pump line, we need a flexible PVC pipe that is flexible, so that the vibrations and all that will not be transmitted along the pipeline, along the piping systems. So it will just be, the vibration will be absorbed there. So now that is why we're using PVC flexible. Although this PVC flexible was not initially in the database, I just added it. Now let's select this. Now when you look at this place now, there are no sizes. So now we needed to add a size, and the size we need here is 2-inch size. The internal diameter is 50.8. The wall thickness is 0. The wall thickness is the outside diameter is 0. The weight 0. Now this one will be calculated by the software. So now let me just add the new. Okay, it's not complete. Let me see. Okay, that means I needed to add some values here. Let me just add 0.02 as a thickness. Let's add it now. Okay, it's not complete yet. The weight. Let's say the weight is 0.12. 0.12. Okay, it is being calculated now, so can work with this. You now have to select it, add it to the system. Although those ones are added, it does not have effect on the flow systems. What that has effect on the flow system is just internal diameter. So now I also needed to change this. Now here, wait, I needed to, let me add the fittings that are needed here. So the fittings that are needed in this pipe tray is just a gate valve. Just I'll select this. So it should be a 2-inch gate valve. Should be a 2-inch gate valve. So just I want to either double click this. If I double click it, it will enter here. So this will be the fitting on the pipe, or I will just select this button here, add select to pipe. So I'll just see it's here. So now I'm going to save it to the pipe. Just click this save to be saved to the pipe. Now here I needed to change the material, the size and all that. So the material we're going to be using is this PVC flexible. And this is the size, it's 2-inch size, which we created the other time. So we need to add it. We now save data to pipe. So we saved to pipe. Now this pipe is 2-inch pipe. Now we need to add a fitting, which is the gate valve. Now we need to add gate valve. We save it to the pipe. That is it. Then now there is, we needed to also add a pump to this, and the pump should be at 0.5 along the pipe, and should be at an elevation of 5 meters. Should be fixed flow rate set. So the thing to be set to, it should be set to 27. $270. Now say save to. You click this button, save to pipe. The elevation of the pipe must be between start and okay. And the start, I've not changed the elevation of that pipe, so let me leave it as 0. And I need to change the elevation of this pipe. So now from here, the elevation here is 0, here is 202. Then here should be 5. The elevation here is 5 meter. The elevation here should be 5 meter. The elevation here should be 5 meter. The elevation here 5 meter. The elevation here should be 5 meter. The elevation here should be 8 meter. The same with the elevation here, so there should be 8 meter. Now here the elevation here is 5 meter. 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 The elevation here should be 7 meter. The elevation here should be 5 meter. Elevation here is elevation adjoint 17 is 5 meter. Okay, no. As 7 as it should be 7 meter. Now let's go back to this and change the elevation from 0 to 5. Now save it to so it has saved. Now the next thing we're going to do is we now need to add fittings to this. We need to change the pipe size is 1 inch. Okay, it's correct. The number of fittings are supposed to be there. What are the fittings? It should be elbow. Just standard bend that is supposed to be here. So now we'll just select here and look at 1 inches. So now we'll say move to fitting size. So we'll look at 1 inch. So we'll select standard bend. We'll double click or click this add select to pipe button. Now we'll now save it to the pipe. Now the next one we're going to do is we are going to look at the pipe, the P6, which is pipe 6. So the pipe 6, we needed a flow control valve there and an able flow control valve and an able. The size is 1 inch, so it's 1 inch, so it's okay. So what we do, we now needed to add. We need to add the able 1 inch standard bend. We also have to add the control. So though the flow rate for the control should be liter per minute, but what we have here is meter cube per second. So now I'm going to close this dialog box. We'll go to unit. We're going to use units and go to menu, units, look at the specific units, go to flow rates, change it to liter per minute. Now I have to say okay. Now let's go back to this 6 inches. Okay, we're still on that 6 inches because the highlighted pipe is the selected pipe. So now when you look at the highlighted pipe, we also look at here pipe 6. So now we're going to look at adding the control. So now the control should be FCV, which is the flow control valve. We're looking at adding 100 liter per minute. Now the same here, we say 100 liter per minute. We say okay. See, this has changed to liter per minute. Now it's okay. Then here I can uncheck this to remove this check valve. So now let me uncheck it. The check valve is out there. You can see it's blunt now. Now we have done that. Let's look at pipe 7. So I've selected pipe 7. What we needed there, just the standard bend. So we just add the standard bend. And pipe 7 is a 1 inch pipe. So add the standard bend. Click save. Now let me check something. Now we look at pipe 8. What we need there is a bend, is a standard bend and a gate valve. A standard bend and a gate valve. That's what we need to add there. But we need a gate valve to control the inflow and outflow. So now I'll come here. Now let's see, is it 1 inch? Okay, still 1 inch. So we need to add a standard bend. 1 4-inch standard bend and a gate valve. Save. So we're done with this line. So the process is just the same. I will pause the video and just complete everything, then I will not on it, and so it's just the same thing. Let me just pause the video. All this pipe here, all this piping system here is 1 inch, so I don't need to change. I don't need to change the size of the pipes. I don't need, all I needed to change here is to change the length of the pipe and add fittings to the pipes. Now I needed to check. Now let me go back to this. Pipe 1 is 5 meter. Pipe 2 is 5 meter. Pipe 3 is 4 meter. So now you see here is 5. So I needed to change to 4 meter. Just type in 4 and enter. Pipe 4 is 6 meter. Just select the pipe 6 inches. Now if you go back, that is it. So go back to this. It's 4 feet. So now that is how to edit, readjust the length or anything you want to do. Actually, like this place now, if you select this fittings now, this the pipe fitting friction coefficient, okay, the pipe fitting data will just come up, and now you can now add, if you want to add more, or if you want to remove this, just select this and click this and remove it, and click this X button. You can also add fittings if you want. You can increase the number of gate valves on that line. That is not what we want to do here. So now with all this, I will pause the video and make changes here, add the fittings, change the length of the pipes and all that. Then we'll start, so that I won't waste more of it. I won't waste time. So all this is just standard debug. You need to add all through. So it will not waste time. So there's no need pausing it. Let me just continue. But just select, this is pipe 10. Go to fittings, select, save, go to this one, select, it's just 1 inch, save, select this, standard, select the standard bend, save, select pipe 13, select the fitting button. The 1 inch standard bend is selected, it's highlighted, so I will just add select to pipe button, then save. Then the next one is this. This one needs a bend, standard bend, and a gate valve. save. Then this pipe, need to shut it off. We need to shut off pipe 14. So there's a shut off here. If you click this button, this pipe will be shut off. So now we just have to click it. This pipe is shut off. Now we go back to this. What I needed to also add a standard bend. Save. Click the save button. Select this. Select pipe 16. Select the fitting button. Select the standard bend. Select this save button. Go to pipe 17. Select the fitting button. Select the standard button. Double click the standard bend. That is 1 inch standard bend. You also need to add gate valve. Double click the save button. So now we are good to go. We're done. What we're doing so now. We're good with what we're doing now. I will now have to look at the length to see if I've corrected. This is it should be 6 meter. This is pipe 5 is 5 meter. Pipe 6 is 5 meter. Pipe 7 should be 3 meter. So here should be 3 meter. So 3 plus 5, like this one is going up. 3 plus 5 is 8, so it should be the elevation as in 3, because the whole of here is connecting. This pipe connects as in the same level with the tank. Then these other ones, then this one now takes it up 5 meter up. So at that elevation, all this other pipe 3, pipe 4, pipe 5, pipe 6, pipe 6 are on the same level. So now pipe 7 is the one that now takes it up 3 meters up, making note 8. Making note 8, it's meters, the elevation of note 8 meters. So now being in the same level with this tank. Now the next one, we'll look at this. Pipe 9.
On Facebook.
Pipe 9 is 8 meters. So we change this to 8 meters.
That one that has like the color is yellow or new color, but it has something like velvet.
Pipe 10 is 5 meters, same thing. Pipe 11 is 5 meters. Pipe 13 is 2 meters. It's 2 meters. Pipe.
The next, yes.
Okay, pipe 12.
That thing is complex.
It's 3 meters.
They are short.
Pipe 13 is 3 meters. It's 3 meters.
I don't know, but they are short. It's not like all these ones are normal inner cutting. I don't know.
So pipe.
Will you fold it and place it?
It's 2 meters, okay. pipe 15. Pipe 15 is 6 meter. 6 meter. Pipe to pipe 16 is 2 meter. Pipe 15, 6 meter. Pipe 17 is 4 meters. So now we are good to go. So we're done. Let me cross check it. Okay, this is 7 meters, 7 meters, 8 meters. Okay. Now let's run this. So the network was solved with 2 warnings. Okay. Okay. Yes. Let me. So these are the results. Now, if you hover around the pipe, what you get is you get the pressure drop, you get the flow rate. The flow rate here should be the same because it's a fixed flow. So this is where you begin to have variable. So this plot is supposed to give you 270. This flow plus this flow should give you 270. So that is it. So now this has given us. Now let's look at the pipe. This one is just the pump. Sorry. So this is the solution. This is what happens. So with this, you can know, okay, whether this can flow or whether it cannot. What is now, having known this, we can calculate the flow. As in, look at the longer side, we look at the longer length, calculate the total pressure drop from this pressure drop and the flow which we want here. We can be able to select our pump, having known the flow we want and the pressure drop along this line, because when you hover around the pipes, they give you the pressure drops at each pump, at each pipe. So you can add it up, looking at the longer route. You sum them up and now get the total pressure drop along that line. Then with that, you can select your pipe. Now, if this is the longer one, you use it to size the pipe, the pumps. You use it to size the pump. So with this, we can size our pump. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And also do well to subscribe to my channel so that subsequently we can continue with this. We can be encouraged to continue with this exercise, this video, this whole thing. Thank you.